Have you ever walked into a home and instantly felt an unexpected sense of calm? Everything is tidy and clean, but not in a way that screams just deep cleaned. There's no overpowering smell of bleach, no roaring vacuum in the background. Just a gentle, warm atmosphere that makes you want to sit down, pour a cup of tea, and stay a little longer. The surprising truth? These homes aren't spotless because of constant scrubbing, but thanks to simple daily habits. Today, Life in Words reveals 6 small but incredibly effective habits of older adults who keep their homes clean and tidy, without exhausting themselves in the process. And stay tuned until the end, because we'll share one incredibly simple habit that takes just seconds a day, yet can completely change the way you care for your living space, and many people overlook it. If you're looking for a little inspiration to create a more organized life, not just in your home, but in your mind, this video is for you. And don't forget, subscribe to Life in Words and hit the notification bell so you never miss valuable content about health and joyful aging. If you like this topic, comment 1. If you're not quite convinced yet, feel free to type 0. We always listen and improve. Habit 1. Never leave a room empty-handed. Have you noticed that clutter doesn't come from a tornado? It builds slowly, one small item at a time. A forgotten teacup on a shelf, a lonely magazine on the dining table, a pair of slippers kicked into the corner. It often starts with something simple, leaving a room empty-handed. Many older adults who live in consistently tidy homes follow one surprisingly simple habit. Every time they leave a room, they take at least one thing that doesn't belong there. Take Margaret, 72, for example. She never walks from the living room to the kitchen without carrying something. Whether it's a mug that needs washing or a newspaper headed for the recycling bin, she's always on the lookout for things that are out of place and takes them with her. For her, if I walk by it, I take care of it. This may seem small, but when done daily, it stops clutter from building up. The kind of clutter that overwhelms us when we finally get around to cleaning. Instead of waiting until the weekend for a big, exhausting cleaning spree, these little actions help maintain a calm, manageable home. The real benefit? It's not just a cleaner home, it's peace of mind. When everything has a place, you feel like your home is working for you, not against you. If you take away just one thing from today's video, let it be this: never leave a room empty-handed. You'll be amazed at the big difference a tiny habit can make. Habit number 2, the 2-minute rule. Ever left a jacket on a chair because you'll wear it tomorrow anyway? Or postponed doing the dishes because you'll clean them all later? These small delays seem harmless, but over time, they pile up, turning your home into a mental minefield. Seniors who maintain effortlessly tidy homes often follow one non-negotiable rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Don't delay. Walter, 75, says this rule completely changed how he sees his home. When I was younger, I used to batch chores together. But at this age, I've learned if it takes under 2 minutes, why not just do it? Hang up the jacket, wash the glass, toss the junk mail. These things don't tire me out, but putting them off weighs on my mind. By handling little tasks right away, he never needs a major cleaning day, and his home stays consistently calm and clean. Here's the magic. When you take action on small things immediately, you train yourself to be more proactive and avoid the sluggishness that often creeps in as we age. You start your day lighter. No long list of nagging chores waiting to greet you. Can you think of a 2-minute task you've been putting off? Try doing it right after this video. And if you agree that doing small things now is a smart way to live, comment yes below to let Life in Words know you're with us. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a tip for living well and joyfully in your golden years. Habit number 3. Reset your space before bed. There's something surprisingly powerful that many people overlook. How you end today greatly affects how you start tomorrow. And for older adults, creating a sense of calm before bed is just as important as getting a good night's sleep. One of the simplest but most effective habits is gently resetting your space before heading to bed. You don't need to clean like you're expecting guests. Just a few small actions: fluffing the couch pillows, wiping down the kitchen counter, rinsing a couple of dishes, tossing clutter into a basket. It takes just 5 to 10 minutes, but brings a surprisingly soothing sense of order. Eleanor, 68, says that every night before bed, she takes a quick stroll around her home, a gentle end-of-day walk, as she calls it. She picks up a towel left on the couch, closes an unfinished book, straightens a chair. I'm not doing it to make the house spotless. I do it so that when I wake up, I'm not already discouraged. This small routine helps her start each day in a tidy space, with a clear mind, free from the energy drain of yesterday's mess. And guess what? When your home feels settled, your sleep tends to be more restful too. If you've ever found it hard to sleep because your home still felt messy, try spending a few minutes each evening putting things back in place. You might be surprised by the difference it makes. If you'd like to wake up in a peaceful home too, drop a comment saying, "I'll try it," to mark your fresh start. And remember to subscribe to Life in Words, where every video is a gentle reminder that caring for your space is also a way of caring for yourself. Habit number 4. Keep key areas clutter-free. Have you noticed how just a few tidy spots in your home can make the entire space feel lighter and more open? The truth is, you don't have to clean every corner of the house every day. What matters most is focusing on your key zones, the spots your eyes and your guests' eyes land on first. Try starting with 3 areas: the entryway, the kitchen, and the living room. A clean entryway feels welcoming. A tidy kitchen makes meals more enjoyable. And the living room, just a neatly arranged chair and a clutter-free surface, can completely shift the mood of the house. Gerald, 74, says, "I don't have the energy to clean the whole house every day, but every morning I spend just 10 minutes on those 3 spots. They're the face of my home." Nobody's judging you for an unorganized closet or storage room, but a clean main living area gives a strong impression of order and care, especially to yourself. This habit also protects you from feeling overwhelmed. When you know your focus is just a few key places, keeping the house in shape becomes much more manageable. Are you already using this trick in your home? If you agree that less, but in the right places, is the smarter way to clean, comment OK below. Habit number 5. Maintain daily instead of weekend battles. A lot of people save cleaning for the weekend, but for older adults, that often turns into a full-blown cleaning marathon that leaves you worn out. The truth is, people with consistently tidy homes often share one key habit: they clean a little every day. Instead of waiting until Sunday to tackle everything, Gloria, 68, breaks things into smaller bits. After each meal, she quickly wipes the counter and puts away the dishes. When the laundry is done, she folds it right away, instead of letting it pile up. And every evening before bed, she does a light final sweep for 15 minutes, just to give the house a head start for the next day. When asked why she keeps up this routine, she smiles and says, "Cleaning a little each day means I don't have to sacrifice a beautiful morning just to chase dust." This approach not only saves energy, but also reduces mental clutter. Because when you walk into a kitchen that's already tidy, or glance at a living room that's still in order, you breathe a little easier. And when nothing feels overwhelming, you have more time and energy to enjoy your golden years your way. This is one of the most sustainable secrets to keeping a home calm and under control. What about you? Are you more of a daily tidier or a weekend warrior? Share your cleaning habits in the comments. Your tips might inspire someone else looking to improve their home life. Habit number 6. Share the responsibility with the whole family. A tidy home doesn't have to be the result of one person's effort. Older adults who enjoy clean and pleasant living spaces often have one thing in common. They don't go it alone. Take Walter, 75. He's not the kind of person who spends hours tidying up, nor is he a perfectionist who demands everything be spotless. His secret is simple. Share the tasks naturally, so that everyone in the household feels they play a part in caring for their shared space. Every evening, Walter, his wife, and their 2 grandkids take part in what he calls the 10-minute ritual. The little one puts away storybooks. The adults load dishes into the dishwasher. Someone fluffs the couch pillows, straightens the shoes, or tosses stray toys and clothes into their proper spots. No one's forced, but everyone knows keeping a clean home is a shared responsibility. This approach doesn't just lighten the load for older adults, it also fosters a sense of family connection. When everyone contributes, tidiness stops being a personal chore and becomes a shared value. And here's the best part. Children raised in such environments often develop a strong sense of order early on. Meanwhile, older family members feel supported and understood, no longer alone in the daily battle against the mess. Do you share household chores with your loved ones, or are you still doing everything yourself? Leave a comment below. Sometimes, one gentle suggestion can completely change how we live together. Conclusion: small habits, big life changes. There's a quiet but profound truth that only those who've lived it really understand. A tidy home doesn't just ease the eyes, it soothes the soul. Your home doesn't need to be perfect, just clean enough to feel comfortable and organized enough to keep your mind at ease. Older adults who maintain an orderly space don't do it because they have more time or energy than others. They simply choose to stick to small, consistent habits. Actions like never leaving a room empty-handed or resetting the space before bed might seem minor, but they are the very foundation of long-term peace and comfort. You don't have to change everything at once. Just pick one habit that feels right and start today. The little things we do repeatedly are what truly shape our lives, and a cozy, clutter-free home is a big part of a life well lived. If you feel inspired, share it in the comments. Which habit did you find most interesting? Or do you already have a small trick for keeping your home tidy? Who knows? Your tip might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if you'd like to keep learning simple, powerful tips for living well after 60, don't forget to subscribe to Life in Words and turn on notifications. Because the journey to a peaceful, meaningful life always begins with the little things.